So I'm having some technical difficulties, so I think this is a good place to go on break. You guys realize that some things are illusions. Sorry if you guys kind of missed that. I apologize. But why don't you give us like 15 minutes and I'll try to figure out what the fuck is going on. So we'll be back around 9:50.
All right, awesome.
All right.
All right, everyone, welcome back. So apparently my internet occasionally hiccups. I told my players, so it looks like it's going strong again. I tried to fix stuff, figure out how it works. We're back. Let's fucking rock it. So last we left off, just to kind of recap, because I know we had a few bit of hiccups. We had Koitara, she kind of like looked around, but unfortunately the area was a little bit too messed up from the guy's panic and investigation. She didn't really find much. We had Corfin taste the berries. Again, they were off, and it kind of reminded him of a lesson that he had with a very powerful illusionist, that not all is what it seems. Then we also have our friend, Blaze, but he hasn't really done anything. He wants to. He hasn't told me anything that he wants to do. So, you guys are in this clearing. You just had that memory flashback. What's up?
I would like to look at the berries and try to possibly, if this is an illusion, try to see through the illusion. If it's not like a physical illusion, like taste what these berries might actually be, like if that's possible.
Okay. Let's. All right. So you made your investigation check already. Give me an intelligence saving.
Dun, dun, dun.
That is a 21.
Jesus. Okay.
Noise.
So you take a moment, and for a moment, reality flickers. See, you're in a dead forest, trees and stumps. In the distance, maybe only like a few hundred feet, you see a broken down ruins of a tavern. And you're holding in your hand this like weird clear bead. And though you were holding a few berries, it seems like you've been nibbling only on this one thing. There's nothing around you, like there's no fallen thing. And then your vision flickers back and like you get like a small nosebleed. And all the weight returns. You're holding these berries.
All right, everybody stop. Revelation time. Everything we're seeing is not what we're seeing. Everything we're eating is not what we're eating. I just got like a quick flash. We're actually in a dead forest. I'm not actually eating a berry, but it looks, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but somebody is messing with our heads, and I don't like it. Only I mess with people's heads. Apparently you two also. But I will not be the recipient of head messing without consent. I do not consent to this. And I just drop the berries on the ground, and I'm just like, we got to be real careful, because we are clearly not where we think we are.
Well, clearly this is just part of the test, so we just have to like suck it up and keep going, whatever happens to come next.
If that is the test, what if we're supposed to see through whatever illusion or whatever it's... Is that the test?
Well, I'll tell you this. My test is I'm going to try and not eat anything, because clearly nothing we're eating is what it's supposed to be.
Let me give it a try. I will reach down and grab one of the berries and put it in my mouth and kind of taste it, but thinking that, hey, this is all desolate area and this is not a berry I'm eating.
Make me an investigation check first.
I rolled a 7. I think this is a delicious berry, huh?
Honestly, this tastes just like a berry. Whatever he's saying, he is.
Berry I'm tasting seems okay.
All right, I'm just letting you know what I just saw.
I'll take it into consideration in the totality of the circumstance.
I mean, think about it. We got nosy kids. We've got rain that ain't rain, or like rain on repeat, I guess would be the best way to put it, right? And the stew was off, right? Like it tasted like stew, but it wasn't exactly stew. Just like these berries, right? It's just really really off here. I don't like it. But yeah, if it's the test, let's go find this crazy lady. She's probably not even a lady. She's probably like, I was probably right. She's probably a horse. But you know, let's find her and see if, you know, maybe finding her is the key to figuring all of this craziness out.
Supposed to look like a horse. She's a pretty
So we
bad
continue
horse.
with the charade. Sounds excellent.
Okay. Yep. Sure.
I mean, it's just my suggestion. I'm not like I'm not the leader. I'm not like making. I don't want to make you do anything you're uncomfortable with. But
I'll let you know when I object, but I agree.
all right, excellent.
Okay. How are you? Are you trying to like follow the path? Are you trying to look for footprints? What are you trying to do?
Are the ruins that I saw? Is that the tavern that we just came from?
You think you're not sure because you definitely traveled like an hour. Like you.
But
were...
is it in the direction that we came from?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. I personally, I think my take on this is, you know, considering that we kind of looked around and footprints were hard to find, I think we should probably just, yeah, I'll suggest that we continue to follow the path to see if we can find any more clues.
Okay. You can make me a survival or investigation. Your choice.
I do one too. Or
Absolutely.
can I assist?
You can assist.
How about I assist? Because we've been doing real
There
bad.
you go.
Yep. So you get advantage.
Thank you for the advantage, because
Yep.
that's a lot better.
Oh,
That's
way
a
better.
dirty 20.
So it was hard to kind of see the double vision,
Oh.
but now that you focus in on this reality, things become a little bit more vibrant. The rustle and broken bush. Another, like, you know, you start seeing a trail of thing, like something was clearly grabbed and then it move and the footprints stop. Notice that you are inside the shadow. As you kind of like scan your eyes, you remember when you fought that strange shadow lady, when you also saw through her eyes. And look ahead about 30 feet, another shadow unbroken. So you begin kind of creeping along this path, noticing that there's like a struggle here and there in the edges of these shadows, and then 30 feet further away, shadow again appears. Notice that there is like a red ribbon in the distance. Is your eye in kind of traveling down this path, and it looks like it's a game trail, and there's lots of trees. So you are beginning to move. Is there any precautions you are taking as you are moving?
I'd like to move as quietly as I possibly can.
Okay. Will everyone else check?
Yeah, it's probably not going to work out too well, but I'll try.
Stealth check. Oh,
19.
I got 15. Not bad.
What'd you get, Norm?
8.
Okay. You guys begin moving. In the back, Blaze is definitely clink, but doing his best. I'll say it's a group check, so you guys are moving. I'll say at your average. There's a 14, or that's our middle number. And so you think you're doing pretty well. As you kind of make your way, you notice this, like, the trees kind of become a little bit more dark and creepy, kind of like swampish, and shadows in the area. Heath, fire, front of strange bowed wooden hut. The wood is kind of like strapped together. It's not like a hut, but it's like one of those like Boy Scout survival huts of like trees and branches bent to make kind of like a dome, and you see like a a hide covering the entrance. There's some light inside. There is a large fire trickling right below it. Of a slow bubble top. And kind of make your way to the clearing. Notice the ground around softer, the slight smell of decay and rot.
That's probably not stew.
No.
I will try to get a little closer to the cauldron to determine what's in it.
Okay. You make your way to. And currently, you do not seem to be detected. You see a small flicker of light from the inside because it's a hide covering and not like a solid door. It like bubbling this like grayish green liquid. Low simmer. Make me, I guess, a nature check. Sounds like based.
Nature.
Or Arcana.
22.
Okay.
Or a 15.
Yeah, this does not smell. There is a strange tang that seems otherworldly. Sulfuric, but also mixed with like ash, and it's just not pleasant. Is really the best way to describe it. And you kind of like peer in, and like an eyeball floats, kind of sinks below.
I will immediately use my telepathic bond with both of them, and I'll go. It's people. It's people. There's people pieces in the stew. It's not stew. It's probably people stew, but it's not real stew. It's not good. It's not good.
As you say that, none of your passive perceptions are 20. See this old lady open the hide and go, "Oh, hello, dear. Are you here for breakfast?" Sidling out, and you bones rattle as she passes through the doorway. As you see chimes, now that you're looking at her hut, there are like animal bones, a person bone, clattering and clanking.
Out of game. I think I know who this is. Sorry, go.
She has a large spoon in her hand. She goes, "Oh, I'm just coming in for a stir." She just sidles up to you like you are not a threat. And you are just people here. Kind of stirs it.
I'm getting fight or flight, and I'm thinking fight.
She does not seem to. She's not like. She doesn't seem threatening, but she has a spoon, and she's a mixin.
I'll start backing up away from her, like not like running, but just like just kind of backing up a little. And when I'm about 10 feet away from her. I'll go, excuse me, miss, you wouldn't happen to haven't seen like a woman who was picking berries? Like, did you invite her to breakfast, or is she breakfast?
She smiles this like gnarled, toothy smile. Oh, no. She wanted to join. She was wandering about, picking my berries. She was taking from me my land, property. How am I supposed to make a profit? You hungry? Like some pie?
No, that's okay, Miss.
Oh.
Mrs.
I'm not married. You can call me. Let's see, what's a good name for today? How about let's call me Old Granny? That'll work. Yes, Granny.
Ogre, eh?
Old Granny? Okay, I can do that. That's what you
Old
want.
Granny, yes. You're welcome.
Ogre.
I didn't. Well, whatever you want to call me, young man. He reaches out this gnarled hand and goes to rub your cheek. Do you allow
I want
it?
to slash. No.
Okay. Why don't we roll some initiative?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like initiative.
This is
to me.
this is gonna be the problem for me, but I'll
Dun.
give it a go.
All right. Let me.
I got a 9.
Oh, it's so shitty. Why are my rolls so bad? Okay. Fine. Give me time to remember how sorcerers work.
Well, here I will. Okay. So. Let me write down your characters real quick. How nice. Oh, you two have switched for some reason.
Huh? Cool, we're switched characters.
Has
Quick.
that been the whole?
I don't know. No.
No, it was fine earlier.
Yeah.
Do you have Fred Boat showing up on your screen?
No.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I might be in a different.
Oh, instance? Yeah, that makes sense.
No, it might not. It's fixed. I was just like, wait a second. And that's what, because Ocelotus was commenting. That's why I was like, wait, that's weird. All right. Sorry. I'm very good at this. I think we've mentioned this. I'm very good at this. All right. So. All right. So, what do we have for
8.
8?
So good. So good.
Chris.
19.
Very good. And then Norm.
9.
Well, that's good. All right. Cool. So, Finn, as she kind of starts putting her hand, she does not look like it is threatening, but you notice that fucking Blaze tenses up, and you see that vein on the back of his neck. He looks like he is going to fight, but it is your turn.
I will hold my attack.
Okay.
Kind of waiting to see what Blaze actually does, because if Blaze doesn't attack, then I won't. But if he does, I will wait for his attack to throw my psychic daggers. But I will say, I'm like, we're just looking for this young woman. If you're telling us you ate her, then we've got a problem. But please, maybe we can talk this over.
All right. So you have your action held. Blaze, it is your turn.
I am swinging. I'm not even using my shield. I'm two-handed in this bitch with the battle axe.
Okay. Roll me an attack.
Wow, that was pretty bad. I'm gonna have to use an inspiration because I can't miss on this all-important attack.
All right.
There we go. 24.
That will hit.
Unfortunately, I only roll a 5, but I am going to do something a little special and do a psionic strike
Okay.
for an actual 1d6.4.
Okay. So
let me
hold on
see.
before you roll that. So your first attack is a total of 5 damage.
Correct.
Okay. Your axe hits this lady, and it does not seem to be as effective. Now roll your separate psychic damage. That seems like it will be fully effective.
So it is 3 force damage.
Or force, that's it. So you kind of focus your mind as you push in, and all of you kind of see that almost weird heat shimmer around his axe as he forces it through. Again, that kind of pinging and vibration kind of shares amongst you. You all feel like whatever this energy being released in the world.
Now I'm going to take an action surge and take another action.
Okay, that does sound like what you can do.
Do it.
Unfortunately, it's only good for up to a 12.
She kind of goes, naughty, naughty. But you miss.
Okay.
But that triggers my reaction, right?
Yeah.
All right. So you all see purple. Actually, no, it's not purple. It's like that yellowish green color. My psychic dagger just appears in my hand, and I will chuck it at her.
Sure.
That's going to be a 23
Big
for it
hit.
to hit.
Big hit.
So with sneak attack, that is going to be 12 psychic damage.
Okay, that seems... She staggers back. Oh, naughty folks, come here. Me? And like, see her face and like body is shimmering, but it's not changed.
I told you we could talk it over. It's your fault. Your fault.
Koi Tara, it is your turn.
Well,
I rolled so bad for initiative.
I don't think I'm gonna waste any time here, so I'm gonna kind of stand up and I'll stand up, walk forward, hold my hand out, and I'm gonna cast Mind Whip.
Okay.
So basically, you need to make an intelligence saving throw. From your guys' perspective, it's like this energy just kind of like pushes out from Koitara and like whips out at this person, but
Very cool.
yep, your save is 13.
Okay, I crit that. She just...
Yeah, of course you did.
Her magic slams into her and she goes, ah. I still think you do half damage.
Oh, so 6 psychic.
Because it's a spell thing, right?
Yeah, so 6 psychic then.
Okay, cool.
Let me see why do I need bonus? I'm gonna shove her telepathically backwards just because I can.
Sure.
That's
What
part
kind
of
of
that.
save do I need?
I'm gonna say it happened at the same time just for like effect, but like it,
No.
you know.
What kind of saving throw do I need?
Hold on. I don't know if you get one. I'm sure you do. Hang on.
I think it's...
I'm sure you do. I just need to find where it is on my things. Oh, here's the shove. Okay. No, that is... Yes, that is it. Strength saving throw.
So you push back with your mind, like this whip of like energy kind of lashes from your head. Again, a similar shimmer. And she kind of shrugs that off. And then you go to like shove her with your mind, like kind of like pushing with your hand. And just, for some reason, whatever form she has, it's a lot heavier than you expect.
Oh, I don't like
And
that.
I got like a 20.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a step back and I'm gonna be like, I think she's bigger than she looks as I like step backwards.
And now it is her turn.
I told you, nothing is what it looks like.
It's like-
We're in weird fucking country here.
We could have talked, we could have spoke, but you chose violence. So be it. And her form shimmers into like this purple, horned, hideous creature with like rag fucking hair. Like it's just like fucking everywhere, bones hanging off her. She just swipes at you, Norm, with her claw.
Very exciting.
Oh yeah, that's an AC 26, my friend.
Yeah, that's a hit.
That's a big hit. Okay, you take 14 slashing. As she
Okay, I'm
reaches-
gonna reduce that.
As she reaches out with her claw.
I'm gonna reduce that because this character is fun. He can do stuff like that.
Yeah.
I will use a protective shield to reduce that damage by 7.
Okay.
What's the net damage?
It was total 14, so you take 7. So as she claws,
7.
you all see it like striking home across his chainmail. But again, that weird shimmering force kind of like flashes against it. She still pushes through, but her momentum is kind of halted a little. All right. So that will be top of the initiative. Finn, it is you.
All right. I will take like 5 feet. I will step back 5 feet. So now I'm distancing myself even more from her. Actually, I'm gonna make it 10 feet, so I'm about 20 feet away from her now.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna dagger, just gonna go right at her.
All right.
All right, so that's gonna be 18 to hit.
Hit.
That's gonna be 6 psychic damage.
Right.
And for my bonus action, I'm just gonna huck another one out.
Was that with sneak attack?
Oh no, it was not with the sneak attack.
Norm is fully engaged with her. Blaze is swinging at the fences with battle axe.
That's right. Let me roll the sneak attack. That's an extra 9 psychic damage.
All right.
And for my bonus attack, that's going to be... that's a whiff. That's a nat 1.
Okay. That will miss. Oh, you slam this blade, like, kind of just enters her, and she shrugs back, blood leaking out of her ears and a little bit of her nose. Her eyes focus in on you, Finn. As you've done a lot of damage to her. She doesn't like that. Blaze, it is your turn.
All right. They keep the pressure going with the battle hacks with a two-handed approach.
Okay.
And there we go, the 23.
Big hit.
Nice.
Do a 12 damage on that one.
Okay. Again, your damage does
see
not
if
seem to be as effective as you would hope.
My force damage is much better, so I'm going to apply that extra 2 points of force damage.
Hey. So you hit her with this axe, and it pierces through, and blood kind of gushes. She goes, "This will not be my end." But it is Koitara's turn.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so as I'm back there, I start, like, whispering something in a language that, I don't know, you guys may or may not speak. Does anyone speak deep speech other than me? Cool.
Nope.
Neat. So, start saying these really weird things that you're like, what the hell? What is that? And literally these, like, dark, almost purplish tendrils just kind of shoot out from behind me, almost seem to come out of, like, the shadows of the trees behind me as I cast Arms of Dar. Yeah, and I'm gonna. Oh shit! It's gonna attack everyone within 10 feet of me. Sorry, guys. I guess this attacks all of you. I thought I could control this, but apparently not.
I mean, you could. You know how your magic works, so you could position.
It says all creatures, so I'll position myself.
Yeah, because
fine. I'll position
remember,
myself away
Corfin's
from
been
them.
backing up. You can literally circle around so that she's on the edge of your 10 feet.
I don't want to hit.
You know how
friend.
your magic works.
I don't want to hit the people that are with me.
Okay.
So, I cast it. Can she make me another strength saving throw? I don't know what my DC is. Oh, 13.
You got a 50.
Damn it. Okay, well, on a failed save, or sorry, not a failed save, on a successful save, you're still gonna take... Ugh, only 4.
What type?
Necrotic.
Ooh.
But you can't take reactions until your next turn. Actually, I don't know if that's true, because that may only be on a failed save. Yeah, no other effect. Sorry, you only take
fine.
4, that's it. I didn't read the whole thing.
So she kind of looks, and you guys notice, like, you've worn her down. She goes, "Did you in your nightmare?"
I don't dream.
And you see, she kind of like reaches into the ground and like pulls the swamp, and like reality itself rends, disappear.
Oh, that's one ugly lady I'll never have to see again. As I don't dream, so good luck with that.
You can make me a Julia, Your skills are
Mhm.
Arcana. You can make me an.
Ugh, can I use the thing? No, I'll save it for
There's
everyone
one
else.
group inspiration left. I want to use it. I don't care. Doesn't
I'll
affect me.
save it for someone important. I only. Well, you know what? Fine, I'll use it.
Yeah, use it. It's fine.
All right, a 10. That's. Why am I rolling so shitty?
Is that with the inspiration?
That's with the inspiration. I rolled an 8 before
She
that.
definitely
so.
did magic, and it's really impressive. No idea what just happened. And we are going to drop out of. And
Good.
there's this.
Fuck!
There's this bubbling cauldron.
No answers.
And there is this fucking gross hut with like a hide out front.
I'm gonna Conan this shit, and I'm just gonna kick over the cauldron
Okay.
because I think it's nasty and people shouldn't be cooking anymore.
Cool. Make me a strength check. Also do it at disadvantage because you're small.
Sorry, what was he trying to do?
He's trying to kick over the cauldron.
11.
That's enough. Yeah, it's not as cool as you wanted it to look, but you're like, hey, and then you're just like, fuck it, and you just put your hand and you shove it, and it spills. As it spills over this earth that's like desiccated and dead, it kind of absorbs in, and you watch like goo and like parts kind of flow in, and like there's like writhing for a moment, and then it kind of hisses and bubbles. There are like eyeball of varied.
All right. I guess that lady was not a horse, but she's definitely breakfast. That's terrible.
It's unfortunate.
What was in the stew back at the inn?
I don't even want to think about that now. Ugh. I don't know. Like, we should check inside. Like, is she the one that's warping reality, or is it like, is she part of the problem, or is she the problem? Like, I'm very confused now.
Would you like to make check to track? Fail.
I would love to. Yeah.
Please make me an investigation check.
16.
So you like concentrate really hard. For a moment, roll flick. You are standing outside of a well with your friends surrounding it. There are gashes and marks in the well of like where this battle took place. You notice that Blaze doesn't seem to be like super wounded. Like you saw the claw marks, but he's definitely holding his side. You do see some like blood leaking from his nose and ear. Very similar to how your daggers affect people. And you see there's like a bucket of water that you knocked over that has spilled onto the ground. And you're in like this small forested area. About 100 feet behind you is this ruins of a tavern. And then reality kind of like punches back over.
I will relay that to everybody. Like, all right, you know what? I think somebody's head fucking us, and I don't like it. Because Blaze, when I was really, really, really looking at you, like your nose is bleeding, but where she clawed you, there's no marks. Like you see marks, and I see marks now, but when I was concentrating, there's no marks. So I think you are hurt. But I think you're hurt in the head rather than like physically on your body.
Just make me a perception check as well while you were there. Because this will be.
That's a 22.
There was like literally there was a blood-ish stuff. Looks like your blood, because your blood looks weird on Blaze's hands.
Like it looks fresh, or it looks like it's been there for a while.
I would say with a 22, it's not super fresh. but his hands definitely like came in contact with a blood similar to your own, because yours is also very strange. And like they're like on the coating of his tips, like, and you recall when he was grabbing a person, it looks like if someone's shirt was soaked, his hands would have pulled away.
I don't say anything, but I'll continue with the, all right, somebody is messing with our heads and we need to figure it out. So we're at a well. That cauldron's not a cauldron. It's a bucket. It's not filled with people. Breakfast is filled with water, but we see this. I'm not liking this. I keep seeing a fucking ruin, like right over there. It's like right there, even though like right now we can't see it. It's there. It's right over there. I think we should check it out.
He's pointing you back along the way of the, but like not on it, like just like directly through the woods. You see woods that you are going to have to walk in.
I'm not getting these flashes, but with for lack of anything better to do, I mean, it certainly can't hurt.
All right, make me an investigation check.
All right.
There's one group inspiration.
Well, I'm not going to use it because I rolled an 8.
Okay, you like go to move forward. You're like, all right, there's nothing here. There's, he's told you everything. You hear it, and you're like, there's no grass. I'm not walking on grass. There's not a tree. Ah, fuck, there's a tree. You take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
So, would I have also, like, with my investigation check, would I have also, like, seen what the actual, like, shelter?
Oh, it was
what
nothing.
actually looked like?
Literally
it was nothing. Okay.
There was it was literally just, it was like, just an area behind the well.
Gotcha. Okay. So, yeah, I'll be like, yeah, if you want me to lead you to what I saw, I mean, we should go there. There might be some answers there, because I'm all out of ideas. Like that guy that you grabbed, the one that came in, saying like, "Oh, my wife," blah blah blah. I think he's part of the problem. He's full of shit. Right? This hag lady, Granny or whatever the hell her name was, she's full of shit. Right? This whole area is full of shit. So let's go look at the building. Maybe it's got some answers. At the very least, it's got to tell us something. Like,
It is something to do, so let's try it.
all right, I will lead them in the direction of the ruins that I saw.
Are you doing your best to like avoid the trees?
Yes.
Make me an investigation check.
That's 22.
Okay. So again, you kind of force your will on what's happening around you, and it clears up. The ruins only like 100 feet away from you, and like where Blaze walked, there was nothing. Like he shouldn't have stopped. And you notice that there are like 4 people that look very similar. They do look like the people you met in the bar, but they're kind of staring at you awkwardly. Like you see them and they're now kind of like for a moment like their facial expressions are like, they just nod. But you can definitely see the path and you're holding it for now in your head.
Okay, I will use that and I will lead them
So
to the.
you watch Corfin just start walking through the wood. It just start like go through a tree. You two can now make investigation checks with advantage.
Okay.
Here's
All
whatever
right.
that illusion is.
Well, I rolled a 20 on the first one, but let me see what I
Great.
get on the second one. Yeah, we'll go with the dirty 20.
13.
Okay, so that's with advantage.
Yes.
Okay. You try to follow them, but you cannot pierce the like trees like they do. But you can walk around the path because you do see them. It's almost like they're teleporting, but they're still close. It's like your brain is like having a pain trying to like keep up with these things that are happening. But they just start walking through these trees, ignoring it, and you do manage to follow. They go into the forest, and you arrive. For you, Norm, you're like staring. You're in the middle of the woods, like you're in a heavy wooded area. You're seeing bugs. You're hearing things. But Corfin and Witara, the 5 people, get closer. They look like identical, like 5 identical. They are an average-looking man, probably average features, brown eye. They're wearing brown robes, punk robes.
Oh.
And they are just kind of waiting in the room. Like, and you can see that you are in a ruined tavern. Like, it is just like a foundation of a building.
I will just call out, "Hey, fuckos! You the ones messing with our heads?"
They kind of like look at each other. And in one voice, all speaking almost simultaneously, they go, "Huh, that was faster than expected."
Okay.
I'm gonna take that as a yes. What the hell is this? Is this the test?
It is merely part of the test. But
Hard.
you have,
Do I hear this?
no, you don't. But
Okay.
Norm, you can make me.
I didn't think so.
But you hear their side of it.
Okay.
You can make me another investigation check because now you're like something's happening that I can't. You're like getting a little frustrated at it.
16.
All right, that's needed a 15. So you kind of focus in, and this reality disappears.
Bless you.
See what they see. I will say, even if you look at your hands, they're covered in this weird, glittery, liquidy blood. And you do see one of them does seem to have like a gash along their robe. That
Doesn't mean anything to me, though.
Nope. But bless you.
Thanks.
But it has this weird kind of glittery liquid along. And as they kind of notice and they look at each of you, huh? Interesting. Please, join us. Join us. Join us.
You're not gonna make us eat people or anything weird like that, right?
I don't, unless you've eaten people in the past. I think it's fine.
No. That's on the list of I don't want to do that. So yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Please, as you guys begin making your way into the ruins of a cavern, not really sure what test was happening with these 5 identical people. One with a weird gash mark that no mysterious reason happened. I'm gonna say, feel like that's a really good place to end tonight's session.
Man.
I found my people.
Man.
You did find your people, but we'll get into that in a little bit. All right, give back everyone's inspiration that wasn't spent.
That's awesome.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
It's kind of like a Star Trek episode.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
In like the Glass Menagerie, something like that.
Listen, I
Yep.
was
Like
going
on
for
the
a little
holodeck.
bit like Twilight Zone ish. I was trying to go for like things are not quite right, but I think it kind of worked. I liked it. Ocelotus, thank you for resubbing.
Mhm.
Dave, my roommate, thank you for
Well, hey,
for
Dave.
subbing for the first
I wondered
time.
if that was Dave.
I appreciate
Okay.
it. And I guess let's go find people. Who's on this Twitch? Is your
Who is on Twitch?
Yeah, my son-in-law is streaming right now.
Ooh.
Zero Sarah.
That's true. All right, so thank you all for watching. We are going to raid Zero Saru. If you'd like to join us, please stay on. Hopefully, I'll get this ad thing fixed next time. I'm sorry, I apologize.
No worries.
Yeah. So thank you all. I'm gonna switch this over to our ending. You can also thank Scott Buckley for all our music. I didn't really use a lot
Yay,
of roll
it's
20, but whatever. It's cool.
And thank you, Gene, and thank you everybody for such a great game. You know, around Finn, that was awesome.
And I'm hoping in 2 weeks we will come to our thrilling conclusion, and you will get to meet your people. All right.
Nice.
Switch us over to our end screen, and then I'll raid.